Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as we're approaching the end of 2022, that also means that I finished my first semester here at CalArts/University/Art School, and I thought I'd like to bring you guys along on my typical day as well as answer some of your questions. So without further ado, let's start. So, as I bring you guys along my peaceful morning walks, I'm going to answer the question that you guys asked, which is how do you establish a routine and do you even take breaks in art school? I know it's so sad because I know animators are notorious for not sleeping and stuck in the basement animating, but I'm here to change that. I'm here to tell you that as an animator, you can still be healthy. Anyways, back to talking about establishing a routine. I feel like as artists, the most important thing for us is to separate ourselves from the art we make. And this doesn't just mean like we value ourselves based on our art quality, but also just don't make ourselves draw all the time because it's quote unquote our passion. It's okay to take a break. I know it's ironic I say this because a lot of my friends will probably agree that I'm overworked, but okay. So what I do though is that I block out a certain amount of hours that I get to work on this one art assignment or job that I have to do. So for example, my teacher assigns me this animation homework and then I'm like, okay, I'll spend 3 hours doing it. So then after class, I will allocate 3 hours to do it. And then I'll finish it in those 3 hours. I'll make sure I do, because sometimes you spend so much effort on like one small detail and that leads to a lot of time wasted, or you render it way too hard for no reason for like a simple animation assignment. So sometimes it's about allocating how much effort you put into each drawing or art assignment you have to do too. So yeah, that is basically how I establish a routine, so then I have time outside of that to rest, and my rest is hanging out with my friends or having some alone me time, which is no shame in that, which I usually read or I journal or I draw for myself, or I watch anime. JoJo anime is great, guys. Watch Cardcaptor Sakura. It is like the most comforting thing ever. Okay, anyways, moving on. The second question a lot of people ask is, how is art school different from high school? So for me, there are two main reasons. The first reason is just art is so much more involved after I came to art school, which I did not think was possible. But then I realized in high school, at least, I had 5 subjects to balance out the non-artness, so I still could separate it and have a clear distinction. But when I came to art school, I didn't, which is why I talked about earlier. It's so important to separate yourself from the art. The second thing is just growing up. I mean, that's inevitable. I moved to a new country alone. I need to learn how to take care of myself. That's just all part of life, which I'm not complaining about, and I feel like I learned a lot just living abroad and being away from my family a little bit. And you kind of start missing home a lot too because of that, but that's okay. That's just all a part of growing up. Anyways, next question. This one's a classic one, which is, how do you deal with art blocks? I feel like every time I answer this question, my answer differs just a little bit. For now, the way I deal with art blocks is mostly going on walks. Whoa, that rhymes. Maybe I should be a rapper. Yeah, but I walk a lot just for me to like reflect, and every time I'm feeling sad or I have something that's bothering me, I would just go on a walk and that just clears my mood. And once my mood is cleared, I'm able to draw again. I feel like this question is very broad because it's different for each person, but for me it's just taking a break. That will always help. Yeah, so that's it. And also just asking my friends for advice every time I'm stuck. That really helps too. Okay, next question. So the next topic is for all you international peeps out there who are thinking about studying abroad, because yeah, new culture and culture shock, baby. Yeah, that's inevitable, but there are ways to deal with it. For me, it's finding a group of people who are similar, that are going through the same thing of just missing home and going like, why is this country so different to my own? What is happening? Oh, there's so many things I need to adjust to, and I miss my Asian food. Wow. But it's okay. We all get there. it'll get better once, for me, finding my friends who are going through something similar just really helped me know that I'm not alone. But obviously, don't just make friends like that are from other countries. You should make friends that are from the country as well. Yeah, but that's really important. It's just having a group of friends that will be there to support you and understand that you might not be adjusted to the new environment yet, but will be there for you. Yeah, that's very important. The next question is, how do you find inspiration? For me, I feel like everything can be inspiration. Yeah, as I said earlier, when I'm frustrated, I go on walks. I get a lot of my inspiration by going on walks, no matter it be like the thing I'm actually looking at when I'm walking or just things I think about when I'm walking. They both really help me. But another part that is so great about being in art school is that you're surrounded by so many talented people, which is probably like why I wanted to come to an art school so bad, which I can just ask my friends for advice whenever I need, or we can chat about things that will bring up inspiration. And yeah, that's really important. And if you don't have art friends, maybe you should join our Discord server and find some art friends, because we're a really cool community. Soft plug. But yeah, talking to friends and finding the little things in life that intrigue you. Those are my ways of finding inspiration. So the next question a lot of people ask is, how is the class workload, Veda? Well, it depends on each person actually, and how much effort you want to put into each assignment. As I said in the very beginning of the video, for me, I wouldn't allow myself to like spend 3 hours more on each homework, which I feel like is reasonable, except for my final assignment for animation. I spent so many hours on that. But other than that, it's manageable. There's like not that much free time, or less free time than I hoped, but I managed to get by. It's okay. I have 6 subjects in character animation and then 2 subjects for my general studies class, which means I do take quite a few subjects. But I feel like the workload for me is more manageable than I did in high school, which, because I had like high school IB, which is like already hell, plus college apps, which is even more hell. So yeah, I never want to do that again. So I mean, it's better than high school. I can give you that. Well, at least for now. I don't know when film crunch happens. And with that comes the end of this video and the end of 2022. Wow, what a year has it been. For me, in the beginning of the year, I was still in high school and not knowing where I'd go to for college, still trying to graduate and drowned by the workload of IB. But I'm glad I did it. I persevered through, and now I got to experience something completely new. And you know, as scary as it sounds, it is very fun, and I'm glad that I did what I did and met a lot of cool people. Yeah. Comment down below how your 2022 went. I'd like to know. We are a cool, small, cozy community after all. And thank you so much for sticking around 2022, even though I may be a little bit inactive by the latter half of the year, but at least I'm here now, and that's all that matters. So yeah, see you all in the next video. Till then, stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.